Hello students, welcome to online classes. This is Vittal Mamilla working as PGT Mathematics in TS Model School, Elgandal. Now let us see the problems related to Euclid division lemma. In the previous video we have explained what is Euclid division lemma and how to find HCF using Euclid division lemma. If not seen, go back to the previous video and watch it, then you watch this video, you will be understanding very good. And now the problem related to Euclid division lemma is in the exercise 1.1. Before exercise 1.1 there is an example problem. The example problem is show that every positive even integer is of the form 2q and that every positive odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1 where q is some integer. So the most important thing is you should understand the problem first. If you understand the problem, you can easily solve the problem. Here what is the important point here? Show that every positive even integer, this is the important point here, every positive even integer is of the form 2q is the first one, and second one is every positive odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1. So we have to show that every positive integer is of the form 2q and every positive odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1. Positive even integer is of the form 2q and every positive odd integer of the form 2q plus 1. Understand the question? Now how to solve this question? The solution is, what is the Euclid division lemma? By Euclid division lemma, given a comma b positive integers, given a comma b are positive integers, then a is equal to bq plus r and 0 less than or equal to r less than b. This is the Euclid division lemma. Actually given a b positive integer, then q comma r satisfying the equation a is equal to bq plus r where 0 less than or equal to r less than b. Now just observe the question. In the question we are having 2q plus 1. So 2q is nothing but bq. Here 2q is nothing but bq plus r. So we should suppose b is equal to 2 here. Whatever given like this, you should suppose that. Suppose if it given as 3q, you should take b as 3. Okay. So now let b is equal to 2. So in this equation, if b is equal to 2, what happens? A is equal to, I can write 2q plus r. 2q plus r. If b is equal to 2, what is the possible values of r? If b is equal to, if you substitute here, what happens? 0 less than or equal to r less than 2. If b is equal to 2, I can write this condition as 0 less than or equal to r less than 2. So a is equal to 2q plus r. Then what is the possible values of r? 0, 1. It is a less than 2. Less than 2 means you should not take 2. So r is equal to either 0 or 1. Either 0 or 1. So whatever the remainders are there, so r is equal to 0, 1, 2 remainders are there. So you should take 2 conditions. You take first condition, you will get the first answer. You will get the second condition, you will get the second answer. So here the case 1. What is the case 1? If r is equal to 0. If r is equal to 0, what happens? This equation becomes a is equal to 2q plus 0. That is nothing but a is equal to 2q. A is equal to 2q. And if you take the second case, case 2, if r is equal to 1. If r is equal to 1, what it will become? Every number a is equal to 2q plus 1. So if r is equal to 0, I am getting 2q, and if r is equal to 1, I am getting 2q plus 1. As we already know that 2q is nothing but it is a even number, and 2q plus 1 is nothing but it is a odd number. So that I can write the every positive odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1, and every even positive integer of the form 2q. So therefore I can write every positive integer, positive even integer is of the form 2q, and odd positive integer is of the form 2q plus 1. So this is what we have shown it. So what is the question? Question is that show that every positive even integer is of the form 2q, and that every positive odd integer is of the form 2q plus 1, where q is some integer. So what we have taken by Euclid division lemma, we know that a, b are two positive integers, then a is equal to bq plus r, and the condition 0 less than or equal to r less than b. So whenever we are getting the question as 2q means, so a is equal to bq plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than b. Let b is equal to 2. If b is equal to 2, r less b means 0 less than or equal to r less than 2 is nothing but r is equal to 0 and 1. Already we have seen in the yesterday how to take r values. R is equal to either 0 or 1. So whenever you are getting r values, we are getting two r values. So in the take first one as case 1 and second one as case 2. In the first case, if r is equal to 0, I am getting a is equal to 2q. That means every even positive integer is of the form 2q. In the second case, if r is equal to 1, I am getting a is equal to 2q plus 1. And this is already we know that this is a odd integer. So therefore what I can conclude, every positive even integer of the form 2q and every odd positive integer is of the form 2q plus 1. Okay, let us see the second question now. Second question, exercise 1.1, second problem. First problem you can do by using HCF. By using Euclid division lemma, HCF you can do for first problem. And the second one is use Euclid division lemma. So use Euclid division lemma to show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. So here you should understand that first you should use Euclid division lemma to show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. Okay, let us see how to solve this. So let a comma b any two positive integers. Any two positive integers. Let a comma b any two positive integers, and b is equal to what we should take here. So whatever given 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5, whatever the multiple of q, I should take it as b. So here b is equal to 6. Then by Euclid division lemma, what you can write? A is equal to bq plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than b. Already I know that b is equal to 6. So I can write this as a is equal to 6q plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than 6. So r less than 6 is nothing but what are the r values? I can take r is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a is equal to 6q plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than 6. So start from 0 till 6. So you should take r value as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how many Remainders are there. R value is here 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are 6 values are there, right? So you should take 6 cases. In the first case, you should take it as R is equal to 0. In the second case, you take R is equal to 1. In the third case, you take R is equal to 2, like that. Okay. Case 1. What is the case 1? In the case 1, if R is equal to 0. If R is equal to 0, what happens? A is equal to 6q plus 0. A is equal to 6q plus 0 means I can write it as 6q. 6q is nothing but 2 into 3q. 2 into 3q I write. So 2 into 3q means this is an even number or odd number? This is a even. In the first case, it is coming as even. So let us take the second case. Case 2. In the case 2, if R is equal to 1, if R is equal to 1, A is equal to 6q plus 1. 6q plus 1. So can I write anything other than this? This is 2 into 3q plus 1. That means this is an even number and this is a plus 1 means it becomes odd number. It is nothing but 2p plus 1 form. It is in the form of 2p plus 1 is nothing but odd number. Okay. So this is odd. And the case 3. Case 3, if you take, if R is equal to 2, then A is equal to 6q plus 2. A is equal to 6q plus 2. Then you can take 2 common here. 3q plus 1. That is nothing but 2 into something. So 2 into anything is nothing but it is a even number. 2 into something is even. And the case 4. What is case 4? If R is equal to 3. If R is equal to 3, I can write A is equal to 6q plus 3. If R is equal to 3, I can write A is equal to 6q plus 3. 6q means 2 into, I can write it as 3q, 2 into 3q plus, sorry, stop here. A is equal to 6q plus 3. Now we should decide whether it is even or odd. How to decide it? So this I can write as 6q plus 2 plus 1. 3 I can write as 2 plus 1. So from this 2 I can take 2 common. That means 2 into 3q plus 1 plus 1. That is nothing but 2 into something is nothing but this total is even number and this is plus 1 will be odd. So 6q plus 3 will be your odd number. This is a case 4. Let us see case 5 and case 6 here. What is a case 5? If R is equal to 4. If R is equal to 4, what it becomes? A is equal to 6q plus 4. I should decide it is whether it is even or odd. Directly I can take 2 common here. 3q plus 2. So 2 into anything is an even number. So this total will be your even number. And the last case, case 6. Case 6 is if R is equal to 5. If R is equal to 5, what I can write? A is equal to 6q plus 5. 6q plus 5 I can write it as 6q plus 4 plus 1 I can write it. So if I take 2 common from this 2, 3q plus 2, sorry 3q plus 2 plus 1. This in the form of 2 into something, this total will be your even number plus 1 is odd. This will be your odd. Now we have seen all the 6 cases, and if you observe that the first cases it is a even number, and third case even number, and fifth case is also even number. So odd number is coming for only case this one, case 2, if r is equal to 1 we are getting, and next odd number we are getting r is equal to 3, and next odd number we are getting r is equal to 6. Just observe, if odd number is there, what is we are getting? If a is equal to 6q plus 1 we are getting as odd, and if a is equal to 6q plus 3 we are getting as odd. If a is equal to 6q plus 5 we are getting it as odd number. Just to see the question, what we are having, every positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. Now just you can observe 6q plus 1 first one, 6q plus 3 second one, and 6q plus 5 third one. So I can write it right. So therefore every positive odd integer, is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. Hence proved. Okay, so what we did, the first one is you should take b is equal to 6. This is the important one. B is equal to 6. Then write Euclid division lemma, a is equal to bq plus r, and the condition is 0 less than or equal to r less than b. If I am taking b is equal to 6, my remainder will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each remainder I taken as a case 1, case 2 like that, and we have shown that every positive integer is of the form we are getting 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 1. This question may be asking differently. What is that? If every even positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 2, 6q plus 4. Same thing which you can write, everything is same, but for r is equal to 0, 6q is there, right? This is the even, and next 6q plus 2 is even, 6q plus 4 is even. That means we can write this question into two forms. One is even positive integer is of the form 6q, 6q plus 2, 6q plus 4, and odd positive integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 1. This question is given for show that any positive odd integer of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So that this is the way to find out every positive integer of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. Okay, let us see the next problem now. The next problem is the most important. So many times the problems are asked in the board examinations. Now the most important problem is the square of any positive integer of the form. Just observe the question. Use Euclid division lemma to show that. Till here common for every question. Show that. Use Euclid division lemma to show that the square of any positive integers. Square of any positive integer is of the form 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2. This is one question. And the next question, use Euclid division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is of the form 5m, 5m plus 1, 5m plus 4. So here the most important is the question is asked square of any positive integer. This is also square of any positive integer. Definitely the 4-mark question will be asked either square or cube. This is the only two possible questions for 4 marks. So how to do the square of positive integer? Let us see. If you observe, this is the question which is asked in the previous even in the June 2017 and even March 2018 also, 2 times the same question asked. What is the question? Use Euclid division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is of the form 5m, 5m plus 1, 5m plus 4. Let us see one problem. So first problem, let us see how to do the problem. This you can do as a homework, and if you have any doubts you can post me in the comment column. Definitely I will reply to that comments. Now let us solve this problem. Use Euclid division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is of the form 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2. So same like the previous problem, whenever it is asked use Euclid division lemma, you should first let a comma b are two positive integers. Process is same for everything. The only thing, if they ask square, you should do the square. If they ask cube, you should do the cube. Let us do one problem on the cube also. So let a, b are two positive integers, and we should suppose let b is equal to how much here? Whatever the multiple is there, that you should take it as multiple of p here, 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2. So you should take b is equal to 3. So whenever b is equal to 3, by Euclid division lemma, what you can write? We are having a is equal to bq plus r, 0 less than r less than b. So by substituting b is equal to 3 here, a is equal to 3q plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than 3. So r less than 3 means what is the r value here? R is equal to 0, 1, 2. Only 3 will come. So if it is a next problem, the 5m plus 1, 5m plus 1 is there, 4 is there. For that you should take b is equal to 5. Then you will get r values are 5 values, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So in this case, let us take the first case r is equal to 0, and second case r is equal to 1, and third case r is equal to 2. So the case 1. In the case 1, I can write if r is equal to 0. In this, if I substitute r is equal to 0, I will get a is equal to 3q plus 0 is nothing but a is equal to 3q. Now the question is square of any positive integer. So this is a is a positive integer, right? So I should square it. If I square it, whether it will be in the form of 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2 for p any positive integer. Okay, a is equal to 3q, you should do the squaring on the both sides. Then you will get a square is equal to 3q square. 3q whole square is nothing but 9q square. 9q square you can write it as 3 into 3q square. 3 into 3q square is nothing but you can write it as 3q square. I will take it as p. 3q square means I will take it as p. So it is in the form of 3p, where p is equal to 3q square. Okay, this is the first case. Let us see the case 2. Case 2, if r is equal to 1. If r is equal to 1, what it will become? A is equal to 3q plus 1. Now squaring on the both sides. If you square on the both sides, you will get a square is equal to 3q plus 1 whole square. A is equal to 3q plus 1 whole square. Now you should use here a plus b whole square formula. Already you know that what is the a plus b whole square formula? A square plus b square plus 2ab. So you should divide this by using the formula, expand by using a plus b whole square formula. So 3q square is nothing but 9q square plus b square is nothing but 1 square, and 2ab is nothing but 2 into 3q into 1. Okay. So now if you observe from this 2, I can take 3 as common. From these two terms I can take 3 as common from this 2, then I will get 3. So 9q square, if 3 I take common, what remains? 3q square plus, from this if I take 3 as common, what remains? This total becomes 2 into 3q into 1 is 6q. From 6q if 3 I take common, what remains? 2q plus 1. 2q plus 1. So now if you observe this, this is in the form of 3p plus 1. I am supposing here p is equal to 3q plus 1, where p is equal to 3q square plus 2q, where 3p square, where p is equal to 3q square plus 2q. This is the second case. What I am getting, it a square is equal to 3p plus 1. Now let us see the third case. What is the third case? I should take r is equal to 2. I should take r is equal to 2 now. Case 3. If r is equal to 2, what I will get? A is equal to 3q plus 2. Square on the both sides. If I square on the both sides, what it will become? A square is equal to, in the case 2, if r is equal to a is equal to 3q plus 2, I can write a square is equal to 3q plus 2 whole square. Again you should use a plus b whole square formula. It is a plus b whole square means a square is 9q square, b square is 2 square is 4, and 2ab. 2ab is nothing but 2 into 3q into 2. Now if you observe from this, what common I can take? So 4 I will write, just observe here, 9q square plus 4 I will write as 3 plus 1 plus this total is 3 to the 6, 12q. Now here I should take 3 common. So from this 3 common will come? Yes. From this also 3 common, from this also 3 common. So from 9q square if I take 3 common, it will get 3q square. And if I take 3 common from here, 1 remains. And 12q, if I take 3 common, 4q remains. And this 1 is the remaining. So I should, so if I take 3 common, it is coming as 3q square plus 1 plus 4q plus 1. So you should suppose this as some p, 3p plus 1, where p is equal to what? Where p is equal to 3q square plus 1 plus 4q. So in the case 1 we got it as 3p, and case 2 we got it as 3p plus 1, and also in case 3 we get it as 3p plus 1. So what I can conclude? So therefore the square of any positive integer, the square of any positive integer is of the form 3p or 3p plus 1. So square of any positive integer is of the form 3p plus 3p plus 1. Just observe, I think in the question it is given as wrong in the textbook. So you should take only 3p or 3p plus 1. You just cut it, it is given wrong in the textbook. So show that the square of any positive integer is of the form only 3p and 3p plus 1. So this is the process how to do the square of any positive integer by using Euclid division lemma. This is the most important and very easy also. Most important and very easy to solve this. So definitely the question is being asked in the last 2-3 years also, they asked square of any positive integer is of the form either 3p, 3p plus 1. Sometimes they ask 5m, 5m plus 1, 5m plus 4, like that. Okay. Now let us see. The next one is cube of any positive integer. How to solve? By using Euclid division lemma. Cube of any positive integer is of the form. So as of now we have seen square of any integer of the form. Next let us see cube of any integer as of the type of problem. Use Euclid division lemma to show that cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. Here the most important thing is use Euclid division lemma to show that cube of any number. In the previous problem we have seen square of any number. Square of any number means everything we are doing the same, and a is equal to bq, after writing that we squared it. Now here what we should do? We should cube it. That is the only difference. Remaining everything will be same. But most of the time question based on the cube only asked. So this is the exercise problem. Cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. And if you see some problems asked in the previous examinations, this is the question asked in March 2018. What is the question? Use Euclid division lemma to show that cube of any positive integer is of the form 8m, 8m plus 1, 8m plus 3, 8m plus 5 and 8m plus 7. So it is asked cube of any positive integer is of the form 8m, 8m plus 1, 8m plus 3, 8m plus 5, 8m plus 7. How to do this problem? Let a comma b are any two positive integers and b you should take it as 8. Then how many remainders you will get? The remainders you should get 0 to 7. So you will get 7 cases. So you should do the 7 cases, then you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and remaining 2 cases will fit any of this. Remaining of any 2 left, that will fit any of these 2. So total you will get answers as 8m, 8m plus 1, 8m plus 3, 8m plus 5 and 8m plus 7. So this is an important one asked in March 2018. And in the March 2016, one more question asked. Use Euclid division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 7m, 7m plus 1, 7m plus 6. How to solve this? This is same thing. You should take b as 7 here. B as 7, then you will get the remainders are 7 remainders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the 7 remainders you will get in the form of only 7m, 7m plus 1, 7m plus 6. Remaining 3 also fit either this or this or this. Okay, this is the way to solve the cube of the problem. And the third one is third public examination problem. It has come in the June 2016. Use Euclid division lemma to show that cube of any positive integer is of the form 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2. This is the most easy problem. Already we have seen in the square problem. 3p, 3p plus 1, 3p plus 2. Here you should take only b is equal to 3. So the remainders will be 3 only, 0, 1, 2. So if the b value is a lesser, then you can easily do because the cases will come less. In this case, for 8m, 8m plus 1, you should do the problem for 8 cases. Wherein in this problem, you should do for 7 cases. In this, you should do the 3 cases. Okay. So students, solve these 3 problems as your own. Okay. You can note down this. You just pause the video and note down this. Then let us do this problem. Now let us solve this problem. So in this, what is the question? Use Euclid division lemma to show that cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. There is 4 problems given, right? In the 4 problem you solve it. If you are having any doubt, you just post in the comment column. I will reply to that. Now let us solve this. In this 9m, 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8, we should show that. So what we told that? In this case, the b value should be taken as 9. If b value is 9, a is equal to bq plus r. So a is equal to, will get 9q plus r, where 0 less than or equal to r less than 9. So r value will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total, there should be 9 cases. Actually, in the general problem, remaining all problem, you should take like this only. If 9m is there, r should be 9 values. If 7m is there, r should be 7 values. If 8m is there, r should be 8 values. But this problem we can solve in a shortcut method also. You can solve by this way also, but only this particular problem we are having a shortcut. The shortcut is, let us take now like this. Just observe, let a comma b are 2 positive integers. Generally we should take b is equal to 9, but here we will take b is equal to 3. This problem will come also by taking b as 3. So by b as 3 means by Euclid division lemma, a is equal to bq plus r, 0 less than or equal to r less than b. Now if I substitute b value here, a is equal to 3q plus r. Then 0 less than or equal to r less than 3. Then r values will be 0, 1, 2. Now how many cases we should take? We should take first case as 0, second case as r is equal to 1, and third case is r is 2. Let us take the case 1. Case 1 is if r is equal to 0. So if r is equal to 0, what we will get? If r is equal to 0, a is equal to 3q. 3q plus 0 is nothing but a is equal to 3q. Now the question is to show the cube of any integer. So cube of means you should do here cubing the both sides. Cubing on the both sides. You will get a cube is equal to 3q whole cube. A cube is equal to 3q whole cube is nothing but this you can write 27q cube. So we should show in the form of 9m. So from this you take 9 as common. So if I take 9 common, I will get 3q cube. Now I will take this as m. So this I can write 9m, where m is equal to 3q cube. M we can take anything. So here 3q cube I am taking as m. So in the first case, if r is equal to 0, I am getting in the form of 9m. And the second case. What is the second case? If r is equal to 1. If r is equal to 1, what happens? A is equal to 3q plus 1. Cubing on the both sides. A cube is equal to 3q plus 1 whole cube. What is the a plus b whole cube formula? A plus b whole cube formula is a plus b whole cube formula is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. This anyway you know that. A plus b whole cube formula is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. Now let us apply here. So first one is 3q whole cube, and next b cube is nothing but 1 cube, and next 3a square b. 3a square is nothing but 3q square plus 3ab square. 3ab square is nothing but 1. Now this you can write 27q cube plus 1 plus 27q square plus 9q. If you observe this, from this I can take 9 common, from here also 9 common, from here also 9 common. If I take 9 common, what remains here? Out of 27, it will be 3q cube plus, from 27q square I will take 9 common means it is 3q square plus 9q, 9 common means it is only q, plus 1 is separate. So here let us suppose this as m now. So it will be 9m plus 1. 9m plus 1, where m is 3q cube plus 3q square plus q. This is case 2. Now let us see by taking case 3 as. Case 3 is, what is case 3? R is equal to 2. If R is equal to 2, A is equal to 3q plus 2. Cubing on the both sides, you will get A cube is equal to 3q plus 2 whole cube. So again we should apply A plus B whole cube formula. So if you apply A plus B whole cube formula here, what you will get? A cube is nothing but 3 cube whole cube. B cube is nothing but 2 cube plus 3 A square B plus 3 A square B plus 3 A B square. Now if you observe this, you can write this as 27q cube plus 8 plus 9. You can write 3 into 9q square into 2 plus, why I am writing like this is, I can take 9 common here. This one is 3 into 9q into 4. This is 2 square, it is nothing but 4. So now if you observe from this 3, I can take 9 as common. So if you take 9 as common, from here it will remain 3q cube. From this, if I take 9 common, remains 3 into 2, 6q square, plus 9 common, 3q will remain. So it is 12q plus 8. So now I should suppose this as m. So 9m plus 8, where m is equal to 3q cube plus 6q square plus 12q. So this total will be your m. So now we have taken all 3 cases. In the first case we got in the form of m 9m, and second case we got as 9m plus 1, and third case we got as 9m plus 8. So therefore what I can write, for every number the cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m plus 9m or 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So I can conclude that. So therefore cube of any positive integer of the form 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. So cube of any positive integer of the form 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. So this is the most important problem for 4 marks. Okay. Thank you for watching, and